On a seemingly ordinary Thursday afternoon, the skies above New York City became the backdrop for a horrifying tragedy. At approximately 3:17 p.m., a Bell 206 helicopter plummeted into the Hudson River, sending shockwaves through the city and beyond. The incident, which unfolded near Pier 40 in Lower Manhattan, claimed the lives of all 6 individuals on board, leaving a community in mourning and investigators searching for answers. The helicopter, operated by New York Helicopter Tours, had embarked on what should have been a routine sightseeing excursion. Taking off from the downtown Manhattan heliport just before 3 p.m., the aircraft offered its passengers breathtaking views of the city's iconic skyline. However, this picturesque journey would soon transform into a desperate fight for survival. Eyewitnesses watched in horror as the helicopter, once a symbol of wonder and excitement, suddenly lost control and spiraled towards the water below. The impact, described by some as a loud thumping noise, sent debris scattering across the river's surface. As the rotor detached from the fuselage, a chilling realization gripped those witnessing the unfolding disaster. This was no ordinary landing. The once vibrant helicopter, now a mangled wreck, quickly disappeared beneath the murky waters of the Hudson, leaving behind a trail of questions and a city grappling with the immensity of the loss. The tragedy served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present risks associated with air travel. As emergency responders raced towards the scene, a sense of urgency and despair permeated the air. The hope of finding survivors quickly faded as the magnitude of the crash became tragically clear. The Hudson River, a symbol of New York City's resilience and grandeur, had become a site of unimaginable sorrow. The location of the crash, a bustling area near the West Side Highway and Spring Street, presented immediate challenges for first responders. The confluence of air and water traffic, combined with the debris field scattered across the river, demanded a swift and coordinated response. NYPD, FDNY, and Coast Guard units converged on the scene, their sirens piercing the air as they fought against time and the unforgiving currents of the Hudson. Divers plunged into the murky water, their underwater lamps cutting through the darkness as they desperately searched for survivors. Meanwhile, boats crisscrossed the area, their crews scanning for any sign of life amidst the wreckage and the debris. Despite their valiant efforts, hope dwindled with each passing moment. The force of the impact, coupled with the rapid descent of the helicopter, left little chance of survival. As darkness descended, the recovery operation took on a somber tone. Floodlights illuminated the crash site, casting long shadows over the faces of the weary first responders. The grim task of recovering the bodies of the victims became the primary focus. One by one, the remains of the 6 individuals were pulled from the water, each recovery serving as a heart-wrenching reminder of the human cost of this terrible tragedy. The recovery of the helicopter itself proved to be a complex and arduous undertaking. Salvage crews using cranes and barges carefully lifted the mangled wreckage from the riverbed. The once proud aircraft, now twisted and broken, stood as a stark symbol of the unforgiving nature of such accidents. As the pieces of the helicopter were transported to a secure facility, investigators began the painstaking process of piecing together the events that led to its catastrophic demise. The 6 lives lost in the Hudson River helicopter crash represented a cross-section of humanity, each individual with their own unique story and dreams that were tragically cut short. Among the victims were Agustin Escobar, a successful Siemens executive, and his wife, Merce Camprubi Montal. The couple, visiting from Spain, had brought their 3 young children to experience the magic and wonder of New York City. The Escobar children, aged 4, 7, and 11, were filled with the excitement and innocence of youth. Their laughter and joy, so recently echoing through the streets of New York, were now silenced, leaving an unfillable void in the hearts of their loved ones. The family's decision to embark on a helicopter tour, a testament to their desire to create lasting memories, had instead ended in unimaginable heartbreak. The pilot, a seasoned veteran with years of experience navigating the skies above New York City, was also among those lost in the crash. His dedication to safety and his passion for flying were evident to all who knew him. His loss sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community of pilots and aviation professionals who mourned the loss of one of their own. In the wake of the tragedy, tributes poured in from around the world, expressing condolences and offering support to the families left shattered by the crash. Flowers, candles, and messages of love adorned the banks of the Hudson River, transforming the site of the tragedy into a makeshift memorial. The outpouring of grief and support served as a testament to the enduring power of human compassion in the face of unimaginable loss. As the city mourned, investigators from the Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board descended upon the crash site, determined to uncover the cause of the accident. Their meticulous examination of the wreckage, combined with interviews with eyewitnesses and a review of air traffic control recordings, aimed to shed light on the factors that contributed to the helicopter's fatal plunge. Initial reports indicated that the pilots had radioed shortly before the crash, mentioning a need to refuel. However, the helicopter never made it back to the heliport. Whether this fuel situation played a direct role in the crash, or if other mechanical malfunctions or external factors were at play, remained unclear in the immediate aftermath. The investigation, expected to be lengthy and complex, will delve into the maintenance records of the helicopter, the pilot's training and experience, and the weather conditions at the time of the crash. The crowded airspace above New York City, with its intricate web of flight paths and regulations, will also come under scrutiny. The findings of the investigation, once complete, will hopefully provide some answers to the families of the victims who deserve to know what caused the tragic loss of their loved ones. Moreover, the investigation's findings could lead to enhanced safety protocols and regulations, potentially preventing similar tragedies from occurring in the future. The skies above New York City, once filled with the promise of adventure and breathtaking views, now carry a heavy weight of sorrow. As the investigation continues, the city and the world await answers, hoping to find meaning and lessons amidst the unimaginable grief.